You. Good morning, good morning. Great morning. Got a couple minutes to the open. Check the news really quick. Already got our levels already pre-made already. But welcome to the live stream, Goldilocks live day trading. It's Friday, last day of the week. I usually don't trade Fridays, but I had an opportunity in my schedule this week, so here we go. Had news pre-market. See, this is our trading view markup. Still at the halfway midpoint. And this is the trust the spot. Let's see what our quantum are looking like. Let's see. There we go. It's MVQ. Hold on just a second. Alright, I guess I'm straight. But yeah, we're a little under a minute. Same issues as usual. Cat be want to get out in the middle of the goddamn going stream. Sometimes he be chilling. Never know. Cat gonna do what a cat gonna do. We're gonna live under a minute. This is our indices. We really have much time to take a peek at gold, but gold did go outside the range. But we could do a little flash of it, I guess. One thing that's missing from our chart is our fib, which I'm about to go ahead and mark up our pre-market ETH fib. There we go. About 30 seconds. Take it open. You guys get to adjust. I ain't gonna cheat y'all. I'll see. I'll let y'all see me mark up gold too. Like 10 seconds. Alright, let's go back to preferred chart. Y'all up. Our risk is right. Okay. Built some volume above, and well, it's it's around 50%, but we underneath 50% of the previous day. You got potential. Go there and touch that, which we actually going to do. Okay, throw my box on here. Oh man, flag on the way. That's above it. Hello, rejection. Let me check my audio again. Yeah, we cool. But yeah, still no trade. We got rejection at the test out the 50% on the NASDAQ. Yeah, we didn't really have much acceptance up there. Just wanted to see if it reclaimed this or I want to go the other way. Let's see the same thing. Still above. I will say that's a hell of a rejection. Even if you throw that bitch on there, from here to here, he's still above it. For me, I go median to edge. And right now we got some volume at the median. That's what I see. And right now we above it. Let me zoom in so I can see it's a little better. There we go. Zoom out just a tad bit. Came down and like I said, we never came back. Put some volume here in the middle of the fucking range. So far, NASDAQ is actually rotating. You gotta wait on goddamn. Yes. Okay, we're gonna make a little ledge right here. Still, like I said, it's still above 50%. I ain't gonna jump in front of that. No bueno. I gotta see acceptance underneath. That's acceptance above, dog. So it's like, While NASDAQ is falling, it's like, okay, you going up, that should be a bid. Let's do that. We just got left. We just going happy. We just got left. That's why you just take your time making these decisions. Say, Like you hear what I'm saying. These are how I make the decisions. Like, It's not just about the fib. The thing that used to, like I keep saying, the thing that used to confuse me the most with trading just fib, Fibonacci percentages, and the typical default settings, is that everything you can make it work on any fucking interval because it's literally a repeating pattern, a natural pattern. But I just cannot accept the probability with it. So this is the only way that makes sense to me. And the thing that really didn't make sense to me is just the way you draw the fib. It was just it's like, oh, it's based on how you draw it, and the calculations would be different. I'm like, man, forget that. That's so confusing. So I like the 0, 50, 1. It's literally just your rectangle or square with the midline, and you do that above it and below it. That's your standard deviation. It's no secret, bruh. Just took me a while to see that entry. Cause I'm like, hold on, you're not making sense. Until you made sense. I said, no, I need some acceptance. That's the only way I enter. Even with failure, you still have to see acceptance. That process, like, hey man, we agreeing to move past this. We open up at a critical point, so we're either gonna go down or up, and we just wait to see what the volume's gonna say. But this is honestly a little leg if you want to be like, I haven't done this in a minute. It's the same thing as drawing that rectangle on it that I did earlier. Okay, down, held, above. Now you got potential to rise all the way up here. That's this. I like executing these positions on NASDAQ. Just took me a while to see this, that I needed both. It took me a long time, I ain't gonna lie. What's the saying? What is it? A hard head make a soft ass. So eventually, you'll learn. We all do. Got some acceptance up here. Okay. So far, no position. It just got freaking scratched. Let's take a look at. Volume profile looks. That's why I mess with it so everything. Like I said, this is so you can look right here at this ledge. Of course you're gonna want to hold it. Cause you're gonna want to hold it. You gotta. This is something that something that I was using, but like I said, I reintroduced things that I previously had, but the things that stick around, the things that I'm sharing with you, I refine in real time. Stay curious, man. Stay curious. It's really about just staying open with your craft and really being a craft. That's what trading is to me. It's a skill set. It's an art. It's literally you. Your expression, your perception, perspective, whatever word. No, they're not the same. Want to be technical? Let's look that up. Perspective. Perspective refers to a point of view, attitude, or the way objects appear in space, implying a mental outlook. Prospective is an adjective. One's a noun, one's an adjective. Means expected potential. Well, perspective. That's what I usually speak in that form. Look at that, though. Well, honestly, I gotta play that back and hear that sentence. I'm being sincere, because I practice a lot of perspective, but that could have been the prospective. Yeah. I got it right that time. But yeah, we got left, man. That was live. Yeah, put that down. I said may leave a footprint on there so I can look back at where I attempted to execute that position, but like I said, I was interested in entering with potential to go to a pre-market high, and honestly, Ron is actually interested in using fib legs again. You just see me draw. It's a lot of trust, man, because I said I had put this down because it hurt, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I said, man, fuck this shit. This shit don't work. All the time I'm trading without volume. And, most people say trade with volume, but they're speaking of volume by time, and that was just not working for me. Like using trend lines and all that. Like I'll put a trend line right here. This will be a trend line. Let me see. Setting all that shit. Oh, breaking retest. I had to let go. I let that go because it'd be like too stimulating for me. Like all this shit on my chart. What is all this? Let go. It didn't come back and test the line. it has to come back and test along the whole time. The volume is, showing you. You don't see that without, trading volume by time. Volume by price. You gotta have the courage to put stuff down too. And be honest with yourself, like, hey man, I ain't fucking with this. This is too constricting. I don't feel like it's prosperous edge. Prosperous gives me opportunity. Like even now, I could got in again. It's just like, okay, I'm just so like, all right, bro. That's how I am. Oh, okay. Building volume at this 50% of the previous day. So we can see what really haven't been, to be honest, the most interested in the previous day. Ledgers looks just like really prominent. Like, oh, unless I'm reading it. The range of the previous day, you know what I'm saying? Not for today. So that makes sense, What I mean is, I'm looking at the 50%. I'm looking at the 50% at the volume profile for the previous day. I'm not looking at it with, today. Like, okay, what happened there yesterday? Pretty much, that's what I'm saying. Said that in the most backwards way. Got freaking, excuse the freaking lawn maintenance in the bag. My bad, y'all. Thought they would have did that shit earlier. But we got a rejection. Price has been up here before. We got some volume up here before. But let me go ahead and move this box. So I like to do it this way. Why don't we pin it real quick? Keep on moving on me. That's what you don't see. I need to change this color though. It's a little more transparent. It's not the same color. How you supposed to see that? Shit. First 15 minutes of labs, no trade. Only thing I don't like about this shit. Hold on. Buggy right now. The fuck? I don't like that. That horizontal line. Okay, with it's being adjusted, it already tested the 50% of this so-called retrace back. This is the whole, we're looking at it from a whole day that's developing. What you gonna do? And right now we in the middle of the volume. You say you test the high, you come back to the median, and this median is right here. It's right here. It was already tested, but we'll see if it comes all the way back. Or I respect this 50 that's right at for the peak market, which is anchored. Honestly, if you look at where our midline is at this whole, the box that I have as highlighted as line on NASDAQ, I honestly wouldn't want you to come back because you have volume right where you are. Let's peek at the other one real quick. So now I'm going to load this ledge spy. Yeah, I just like my I guess you can call that shit cherry picking. I like my shit to look like that, man. Guess we could put another bar. And draw down. So I wanted to put a little right here. Just wanted to come back past here. There. Look, we just gotta stop out. So I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh, did you get in my TV? I didn't even see it, dog. Busy trying to. That's so fucking funny, man. I assumed I lost. I assumed I lost. Hmm. Hmm. I didn't even see that, y'all. I promise. I didn't even see that. I gotta look back at that. Like I said yesterday, if you watched yesterday's stream, um, this style of trading actually came to me that day. Just studying the retrace with volume without without those quarter percentages between anything in between outside 50%, the 73, the 23, 38. Was it 78? My bad. Is it 68? Yeah, the 68 is 78. And all those in between percentages. Just use volume. And today we actually used volume from SPY. This volume right here. This ledge. I said, man, bro. Come on, you on top of this big ass ledge. This is the only profile that I like to fuck with because clear, very clear. See how clean it is? It's like, okay, you came up. You may have gapped up here, you came right back. Yep. All the way down. But yeah. It's another style that I was trading that I reintroduced. Like I said, I had to put a lot of stuff down because I don't know if I ever mentioned, I was going through, the ideology of heat map, which is level 2, which is I don't regret it or anything like that. I felt it was very necessary to get a real good understanding of the auction, the bids and the ask, and just really good understanding of how the auction is facilitated. That and the footprint too. But the only thing that really just made the most sense for it, because sometimes I'll be like, man, this is too much. It's just too much just to make a freaking decision to execute. So that was one of the things that I put down because like, man, trading that way it forces you to only trade one instrument. Even though I still trade predominantly Nasdaq, I'm able to look at the different markets, break it down, and I feel like I'm overstimulated and I have to rush to take in all the information that I'm receiving. It's not rushing, just literally just drawing the range. And if I see a leg, I'm like, okay, that's a clear leg. I don't necessarily need to draw a field because, see, I got rid of it because I'm like, nah, I don't like the way that looks. That's me listening to myself. Like, okay, you not dirtying, but tainting up the clean look I'm trying to keep here. That's the whole point of me stripping everything down. So yeah, that's how we really got to this point. Because when I said when it came to order flow, practicing order flow, I did footprint analysis, like I said, heat map analysis, level 2 analysis through the heat map and through the DOM. I was going through a phase of studying Delta, and like I said, I really power trades, all of that, bro. Which is just aggressive orders. So just like just not just the information is very valuable, but it's just gotta really see what does that information equate dollar signs to you? Does that help you actually make decisions? And I just sit down and be like, nah, man. I just really just felt it. Like, man, nah, man. I just got rid of everything except for what I know I fought with heavy, which is the volume profile. So yeah, i.e. Goldilocks. What's just right for you, bro? What's just right for you? Only you will know. At the end of the day, try it all. Got to have a little courage to, put yourself out there. But yeah, it's 9:55. Let's check news again and look at SPY. Trump signed executive orders at 11. Let me see ChatGPT. ChatGPT been acting real funny with a brother lately. So, especially when it comes to my news updates, man. Especially, I don't know if any of you guys use it. noticed that I have to create a new search in there every day. I used to have it in one thread, just free game. I used to have it all only in one thread. It's like, man, this is taking forever to load, and I can get frustrating. So that's another example of listening to yourself. Like, hey, hold on, this is feedback. This is showing you that this is a bottleneck, so you don't keep on trying to force it. Go with it. I said, okay, let me just create a new search. Just said, hey man, you're smart enough to keep up with my report. We have report from our previous conversations. So let's continue with another chat. And this is what it does. So it's pretty bad. So you may have to tighten up a little bit. Like, hey, okay, my bad. You see, hey. Nah, you know my style. Come on, check your icon, nah. That's how I talk to you. Hey, come on, nah, bruh. Come on, nah, don't try me, bruh. And yeah, so just tighten it up, and yeah. But yeah, I got to be rejecting right now. That's what POC is. So far we come outside the range, but yeah, we're definitely above it. The decision came from, hey man, just because your midpoint is right there does not mean that motherfucker's gonna come all the way back down, because you see me right in the middle of the peak. And that goes for, you know what? Let's do it on here again. I want you to change your size and scale so you can see it on trading view. This spot. See, we're above both. Now we're fading back to possibly, potentially, the 0.5. Looking at this, like, you're mitigating this, spotty senses, Yeah, that's what it looks like on the futures on the Quant Tower. And that's that. So we got a quick little scalping. A little scalping scalp. That's just really how we, that's how we we process this. This is just our perspective, honestly. We just got a lot of volume that, pre-market, midpoint. You're just watching just honestly fading the ranges. But it's funny that I said that I got in on the fucking edge of the range. Hold on, let me let them pass by because they're coming about a goddamn going. Lawnmower maintenance, lawn maintenance. Like I said, just be back just a second. No, I'm just chilling. Let's listen to the music. We're gonna let it pass. Alright. Appreciate y'all. Might as well create a goddamn going template for this. Cause why not? Be right back, Grump mowing grass. You can go out do that. Look at this. Not much going on the side, y'all. I mean, the market is having some activity, but I wasn't going to participate. Let me go ahead and lock the chart, by the way. But yeah, just one and done, man. I didn't even, it's crazy. I didn't even see my own goddamn trade. But as you see, we're holding the outside of the range, you know. So the price created at lows. Stop creating lows. Mean reversion. It is, you know, right now we're just transacting at the mean, back and forth. Seems to be accepting it to me. And That's a position. Oh, they're gonna double back. But you know, you guys, I really guess I got much to say. They wanna, I'll let them have that today. That's the lawn blower now, leaf blower now. So yeah, we don't got time for that. So let me wrap this up real quick. Peace, y'all. If you have any suggestions, please drop them down below. Follow up with y'all. I fuck with y'all, man. I don't know why I just didn't say I thought about it. I fuck with y'all. We'll come back. Most likely have a recap of the week. Go over our thoughts behind the trades we took. Win, break even, loss. We'll see y'all next week. Happy Friday. Hope you guys have a great trading day. If your session is continuing, if you're watching this on playback, lock in. See y'all next week. Peace.